Hello everybody, my name is Magnus and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 2. Last we left off, we kind of made some mistakes, lost some characters, but we are still left with a pretty competent team over here. I do believe that, yep, that power ring is cracked, so that does make this a bit more difficult. We took out the left group, we now have this group of 4 coming in, where the Wyvern is the scary part. And then we have this top group over here. Note, I do only have to kill this lizard man, so if I don't get to killing the wyvern, it's not the biggest of deals. We want to definitely take out that lizard man as we go through. And that should be it. Yeah, there's no other enemies that are coming through here. Alright, and I accidentally sacrificed Karna, which also really sucks, because now my protection is kind of going away. And, yep, that protect ring is gone. So, we are kind of in some dire straits. Now, the question is, so, if I wasn't trying to get some experience in trying to take out some of these guys, I could try to just charge up the left side here and try to get to these guys. But the problem is that I know that I've activated this wyvern, and it's charging ahead, so it's moving 7. And I can't get all of my team to avoid that. So I've got to do what I can to keep everybody alive, or as many people as I can alive, and just get through this portion of it. Without much healing, besides the basic items that we have. Speaking of which, Peter will just top himself off. He is my one saving grace right now. And I should have thought about that part. But I did get the bishop over. That's okay. I should have counted out those spaces. But that's alright. We will be fine. I hope. We don't have anything immediately coming over here. But this is where I definitely have to count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so that is the danger tile there. I really need to be doing more damage. And there goes the level up. 1 more damage is not what I was looking for, but I guess that will do for right now. Yeah, we'll keep him on. Just keep on the forest. Bowie will be pretty good throughout here. I just gotta make sure I keep leveling him up as he gets through. It will suck to lose May at some point in time here, which is fairly soon. Not for a few battles, though. Because she does do a ton of work with her range. Out of all of the ranged units, really, she is the one that is doing fantastic. I mean, even Elric with the power ring equipped doesn't match up with that power. Okay, so that's the danger. Want to be able to do is, they're only moving 2 spaces. They're just going to keep shifting up there. What we want to be able to do is have the wyvern go all the way up and us to be able to ambush him. And so that's what we're going to try to set up. This means that just danger tile, but this one should be fairly safe. Yeah, the hunter is not going to be able to make it there. And Higgins doesn't have any healing, which I should have fixed before. Ow. He's only moving 2? Okay. That's interesting. I thought he was charging ahead. Okay. So let's try to math this out. So he's got 90 attack. And he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so attack, let's say he attacks there. So you reduce it by 30%. 30% of 90 is probably like 27, 28, somewhere around there. So you reduce that. So that brings it down to 63, 60, 62. So who can survive that? A 62 attack coming in. Well, he's boosted right now. He's boosted right now. That's gonna change. And it has to be somebody that can handle that, which Peter cannot. He doesn't have the right. He doesn't have the. He has a good defense, but he doesn't get that damage reduction there. I think there's a lot that can handle the damage. It's just that we don't want to. You don't have anything either. I really need to stock up on healing again. Oh, and this is where the boost is going to start expiring. But I really do not want to take... If I take any other enemy, it's fine. It just cannot take that Wyvern right now. Higgins is probably the worst candidate. But that does mean that that Rick here is probably the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rick is probably one of the better ones, unfortunately, because he's actually not that great with it. On another site, I could put Bowie there. No. I am not going to do that much. Okay. Keep the flyers in the back. Keep over here. And Higgins, you just gotta get out of the way before the Wyvern goes. Okay, thank God. I really wish I had a healing item there. Because Higgins, it's not going to be a... Oh! The Lizardman is just... They're charging! That was not intended. Okay. So, let's do some... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he's going to get reduced in the forest, so I'm not worried about there. He's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so that's danger, that's danger, that's danger, that's danger. Okay. So we're not in total danger yet, but I cannot take both of those Wyverns at the same time. Let's re-emphasize my forces down here. Alright, baited as he was supposed to be. Oh, belched out flames. It's actually better for me. So, usually, so if you reduce his attack by, 25%, he'd be deadly, but he wouldn't be nearly as deadly as what he is now. But we get to the point to where in the game, the attacks that bypass defense really aren't that powerful. Ooh, can Geralt actually survive these two? That's a good question. He's got 39 defense, 38. So he can take that. He can take one hit. But I really need this Wyvern dead now. Ooh. Where did I say the danger was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he's out of the danger for that Wyvern. And I'd rather give him a defensive tile, because those guys are going to be able to reach him anyway. And Geralt needs to hit and get some experience. But okay, now they're just moving too. Interesting. Okay. There's zones of control where enemies get activated and they start charging and everything else. Wow, well, Rick. Do Wyverns just have that little of defense? 39. Yeah, I guess they do. Okay. So that's actually really good news for me. So the question is this safe for Road? I think he's safe being here, but he's getting pretty close to danger. Oh, critical hit. Nice. There we go, Road. As long as I keep these guys gaining some levels and not having them fall completely behind, it's not going to be terrible. You don't have any healing either. And this is what happens when I take my healer out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that he's going to get to Geralt. But if I throw anybody else in there, they're going to get hit too, so we're gonna keep positions. Oh, Geralt got to go before them. Okay. So now the question is, do I charge up and try to damage while I can? They do have a Dark Priest, or do I try to take these guys out? I think I have a bit more survivability if I start moving down to here and take them out, and then deal with that north group. This is pretty tricky, but I'm gonna try it. I know, like, he's in just as much danger as he just was, so I'm not too concerned. And that actually works out for me. Dark Sniper, the damage that he outputs is not that much right now. So I would rather that series event happen, because Geralt would not have been able to take both of those. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Unless I get a counterattack from May, which I don't. This might be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that. Ooh, this is a bit dangerous. The best move is still here. He's not out of danger, but I can put some protection around with having other units that are juicier targets, and he's pretty tanky right now. Okay. Let's take the Dark Sniper out. I would like to put that damage on a Lizardman, but I need to reduce the overall damage output of the enemy. Rick might die here, but I am willing to take that a little bit as I move my forces down. What I just generally have to do is take on less enemies at one time. So generally retreat. This Wyvern is going to be the pain in the ass. This Dark Sniper is going to be kind of painful, but this Dark Bishop can't keep up. This Lizardman won't be able to keep up. I actually have a lot of high movement guys or high range guys that can kind of avoid the enemy as we go through. And look at Higgins being useful. Chipping away. Yeah, we just generally go down here. I know I discovered that earlier, but I forget who has what available to them. I could sit May here. Let's see here. As long as I'm out of the range of the Wyvern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he can hit me from here, and no matter where I go, he can hit me. And so either May becomes a diversion, or I can try to keep her alive. This is the best shot at me keeping her alive. It's unfortunately taking another hit without her attacking. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, see, the belching out of the flames would have done way less damage. There goes Geralt. It's kind of expected. There was one guy that was going to die there. Okay, so that Lizardman can retreat. And now we can focus fire onto this Wyvern. So it's not the end of the world here, but... Ooh, nice critical. And nice second attack. Good job, Bowie. Saving my ass. Oh, man. I hate the bird battler range. Okay, so this is a lot less scary. Going through here, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he'd be able to attack directly. Luke's not survivable that way. We'll just keep him over here. We're going to keep... Well, I'm going to keep them over here. That way they have the general paths to use their increased movement for the next set of enemies. Okay, figured that was going to happen. Oh, wait, she's not in a... Okay, good. She wasn't before either. Okay, I calculated that right. Now, despite the fact that he can counter, I'm not too worried about the counter damage with these guys. They can start doing some damage to somebody. Peter can help take him out. Alright, good. Good job. I'm really gonna be sad when Peter goes away. Really gonna be sad. Hey, I think I get a Higgins kill here. Look at that. I would really like an attack +2, Higgins. I really would. Or Rick. Or really anybody. Please, give me more attack. I desperately need it. Alright, and then my brass gutter squad. Ooh, nice critical. Good job, Road. My archer squad is taken over. Okay. So now all I have to do is take these two out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's danger for that side. And generally, this is going to be for the lizardmen too. So I can move over here, and it's going to be fine. Luke, do you have any healing? Where did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5. So I don't want to move him in front. But I can move him over here, and it should be fine. You do not have any healing. Good positioning here. Anyway, Peter, you have a healing seed. I am going to use it on May. Let's just bait the Dark Bishop. Oh, Jesus, freaking! I looked at that and I didn't. I looked at that too. I looked at that, and I put Peter right there. I'm an idiot sometimes. That's okay. We can go through here. I'd rather, if I... Yeah, I don't want to bait the lizardmen right now. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think no matter where I go, I'm going to bait, like, he's going to come forward. So I would rather him attack Luke from a less defensive tile than attack from a forest, because then it just becomes harder for me to deal with them. Alright, there we go, Luke. Yeah. And it's gonna hurt. But that's okay. Because my archers are already here, and they're in danger anyway, I will just attack from behind the forests. So I can probably block for May here. They are gonna do enough damage here. Yeah, make it to where I want to keep myself with favorable terrain and him not on favorable terrain. We'll put Elric here. There we go. Oh, no attack. Come on. We need to get attack, guys. We need to get attack. We need to keep up with the defense of the enemy. It's not Shining Force 1, where this amount of attack would be fine. Alright, and I think we're gonna finish that off with Luke. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, let's, we're gonna go through in Egress, because we have to go through and revive some people. We'll go through, raise up some people, we will get healing items, and I just need to get healing seeds for everybody. Yeah, we'll get healing items for everybody. And take on the next battle. And repair all my rings. That's another one. I will have to worry about money here. I remember that I was struggling on the money side here. Alright. That wasn't the weapon shop. Oh, where was the weapon shop here? I can't remember. It's definitely not one of those smaller buildings. There we go. Let's deal with my repairs. And I could sell that wing there. There we go. That's it. We're going to go through and sell. This part I'm almost willing to sell my mithril. Yeah, it's more money. So that's good. I may need to have that blizzard around for a bit. The black ring, I haven't used it. It's a cursed item. From what I remember, mind you, this is a from what I remember. That I think it casts like a Blaze 3 or something like that. But I will look that up, actually, before I do anything. I am using the Ultimate Shining Force 2 guide. It's pretty accurate with everything that it has on there. So if you ever have a question on what type of walkthrough to use or anything else like that, that's what you're going to go through and use. Or that should be what you use. Alright, there's the black ring. Yeah, so yeah, okay, Blaze level 2. Yeah, so that one's not, this one's not worth it. It does give you an extra 10 attack, but the problem is that you can only equip it on to a mage, apparently, and then it's cursed, and it just doesn't do anything. So I'll go through and sell that one, which is fantastic. So that's a lot more money for me. Yeah, I think we're good now. At least for the weapon side. Let's go to the items. Could have just done that all here, but I saw the weapon guy and just ran for him, as I usually do. Okay. So we're at least going to get healing seeds for people, because that generally will keep them up. I do have some healing items all throughout, but they're all crap. That's pretty much it. Alright, Peter will get 2, because he can fly around and heal people. Yep. Here we go. Oh, Gerhold actually had some healing, because of course he did. That's okay. We'll get through it, folks. Alright, so, and Janet died, which was pretty sad. Okay, so now we will go through and continue on, which is unfortunately just a long walk over to another battle. So after a long walk, we hit another long walk. Was it here? No. There is another mithril over here somewhere. I think it's at this peak. There we go. Yep, another mithril. Fantastic. As we continue on our path. Some cracks. Oh, look, a bridge. Wow, look at that. That sound. Those monsters are eating the bridge. Help me. There's Sir Astral just knocking the crap out of him. Look! She's stranded at the bridge. Get away from the bridge before it falls into the river. I sprained my ankle. Please help me. I can't stand up. You sprained an ankle and you have another leg. Bowie, defeat all the monsters. Hurry. and then you're right into another battle. You'll see what's funny afterwards with Sir Astral. It is fantastic. But going back over to this battle, we do have some new enemies to go through, so I will do that before... Why isn't this going? Oh, just everything's decided to freeze up. Before we go through here, I do believe, as I'm waiting for everything to load up, that this wizard actually... It's either this wizard or the Master Monk is who you need to kill for this. The Master Monk in itself is a new enemy. They keep coming out with these different monks for you to fight. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Anyways, they have these new guys for you to keep fighting. This got heal up to level 4, which means that they'll fully heal up anybody that you have. So if you have these guys around, they will attempt to do that on heavily damaged monsters, so you have to watch out for them. And, I mean, they pack a punch at 72 attack. Pun intended. You have the Blaze 3 Wizard. Again, not terrible to go against unless you're grouped up. Dark Soldier, not the worst. As you go through here, there's not a lot of defensive tiles. So even though he's pretty bulky on his defense, his lower HP really actually works in your favor. More Wyverns. And then, of course, the Lesser Demon, which is just not fun. And then you have Worms. And just... We're gonna get into the question marks real soon. Don't you worry about that. Question marks everywhere. Yeah, and you just have a ton of those guys. So this is a pretty difficult battle going through, especially since you have a ton of flying enemies and not a lot of room for your guys to go around. Luckily, I still have 2 flyers here. I would have had a 3rd if Bowser actually did anything. Yep. That would have been very useful at this point in time, at least even for flying bait. But, I mean, having these 2 grouped up here with a Lesser Demon over here is pretty nasty. That's not really fair. But I'm going to keep this one just a little bit short here, just because we're getting into another battle, and I wouldn't get that far anyway before ending. But in any case, my name is Magnus. I hope you liked my video, and if you do, please like and comment below and subscribe if you want to watch the rest of this Let's Play as we go through. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.